champion of the universe Texas fiddle players here, and some of that just came out there. Leaked right out. Wow. Great.
Any other questions or requests of anything?
I have a question. Could you each, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Could you each say a little bit about the things you do with the bow to drive the tune and be percussive and just engaging? What was the question?
Yeah, stuff that we do with the bow to be driving and percussive and that kind of stuff. And there are so many things that you can do with the bow. I tend to do a lot of grinding and hitting. That's my specialty as a member of the Fantastic Four here. How about you, Britt?
I don't know if I have as good of a verb to explain. Just kind of like digging in, I guess. A lot of like down bow accent stuff. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Back and forth. Sometimes slurs.
Brittnay's kind of an expert in the chatterbow, which is a beautiful kind of a flowering of a couple of different styles put together.
Chatterbow?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Where you going on?
It just makes a lot of scream. But it's a little bit of, Western North Carolina style put on top of maybe bluegrass, a little bit, or something. I don't know. It's an entirely new thing, which Brittnay is the prime exponent of. Yeah. Some of us, it makes us just want to just scream and cry and flop around on the floor like a fish, which is really the ultimate goal of fiddling. How about you, Tashina?
I came to this workshop just so I could hear you say that. Well, I think, you do that, and Brittnay,
But what do
digs
you
in,
do, Tashina?
and Tristan kind of like skates around on the top, and I try to find something that they're not already doing and do that. I'm not really sure if I can come up with a good adjective, but I think Darol probably can. Darol described my style as like, you're playing with another fiddler. We were talking about this once. You're playing with another fiddler, and sometimes you could just like lean on them and like you lean back and forth on each other's rhythm, and then sometimes you're playing with Tristan or Tashina, and like you figure out they're like getting underneath or on the side or.
They're like.
I chose to take that as a compliment, but I think that there's some accuracy to that, but I'm not really sure that I can fit it into an adjective, so that's probably good enough.
Like a room filled to the top with spackle. The finest musical spackle with the finest twinkling spackle ingredients that are known to man or woman, or any of the other various styles. So, and yeah, it's just such a joy to play with these guys because everybody knows how to do everything, and sometimes it all happens at once, and sometimes it doesn't. And it's a continual source of fascination. I think what's really going on is that we're all listening about maybe like. We're playing about 40% and listening about 65%. And I know that adds up to 105%. And I meant that. Oh, let's see. We should maybe do one more, right? How are we doing on time? What's happening?